Major stories affecting your money developed this week. First, the Dow Jones Industrial Average passed 20,000-point mark on Wednesday. It's the first time in U.S. history stocks have hit that level. Now, then on Thursday, the White House announced that President Donald Trump is considering a 20% tax on imports from Mexico. That tax would go toward paying for a wall on the U.S.-Mexican border, one of the president's key campaign promises. Joining me now to discuss both these developments and how they could affect your financial planning, and is financial planner Joe Krier. Joe, I want to start with the Dow first and then move on to the wall.
Okay.
What can we take away from the Dow being so high? It has been systematically rising at least a year or so.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. I mean, it was 1999 when it crossed 10,000, and we thought that was a big deal. And people that said it'll eventually get to 20 were kind of looked at as a little bit nutty.
Sure.
So here we are 17 years later. And, you know, the good takeaway from this is that it didn't go straight up through 20,000. You know, the last 10 weeks have been a little bit hyperbolic, you know, since the election. But it's been kind of inching up and struggling to get through there for a couple years.
Do you expect it to stay up there, or is it a sign, and is it also a sign that other aspects of the economy maybe are not doing as well, so people are putting their money in the stock market?
Yeah, there's some encouragement there too, because it's been energy and financials that have really led the way here. And, you know, we've seen retailers kind of flounder, technology stocks, you know, other than Amazon, haven't really gone along for the ride. So you've got a president coming into office who's inheriting a good economy, unlike what Obama inherited 8 years ago, and he's going to throw some jet fuel on it here, and that has a lot of optimism out there in the markets.
I want to move real quickly to the other issue. 20% tariff President Trump has just thrown out there as a possible way to pay for the border wall on all Mexican products. Is this realistic? Do you think it'll happen?
Maybe not in a 20% fashion. And just as we were talking about euphoria and optimism pushing the Dow above 20,000, international tensions could throw a bucket of water on the markets in a hurry. So what we're doing here is everybody's trying to figure out how this presidency is going to go. He's obviously a guy who likes his headlines, so he threw that out there, and then the White House kind of backpedaled as soon as, you know, Congress.
Real quickly, if they do put some sort of tax, be it 2010, however it happens, what does that mean for products? We do import a lot from Mexico.
Yeah, we do. And they've been a great partner of ours, and hopefully that'll at some point continue. The wall is contentious, but it would push prices of vehicles up that are being imported a little bit. I think some of the companies will eat those costs, but they'll have no choice but to pass some of that on to consumers. I don't expect you to see a 20% price increase because that'll get absorbed in a variety of different ways.
Joe Krier, Krier Wealth Management. Thanks for coming on, Joe. I appreciate it.